started.
Hello, my name is Tom Rowe. Welcome to the broadcast of the Town Hall meeting in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Tonight's meeting will be about the catastrophic flood of June 2008. Our candidates for President of the United States are Barack Obama, Rudy Giuliani, John McCain, Ralph Nader, Hillary Clinton, and Mitt Romney. Now we will take our first question from the citizens of Cedar Rapids.
Hello, my name is Sean. My question is, are bridges in the 500-year floodplain safe?
Senator McCain, your response.
My friend's experience counts, and I am best prepared to lead on day one investigation into bridge safety. If the bridges are strong, they are safe to drive on. I will make sure that the federal money of Cedar Rapids will go into repairing the bridges.
Let's move on. We have another question from the audience.
Hello, my name is Bob. My question is, do you think the economy was damaged from the flood?
Senator Obama, your response.
Well, change we can believe in is good, but free fall of the economy is bad. So yes, the economy did get worse. This is because over 10 large businesses and many more smaller ones were damaged or destroyed by the flood. People working at these businesses won't be able to buy things they want.
Let's go to the next question. It will be from another citizen of Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Hello, my name is Jack. My question is, will the state officials in Iowa know how much money will go into repairing our city?
Mr. Nader, your response.
Vote for Nader. Okay, so the cost of the flood repair will probably dig deep into the Iowa Department of Transportation.
Let's go to the next question from the audience.
What do you think caused the flood?
Senator Clinton, your response.
So sad what happened, but I think I can describe it. 4,000 homes were evacuated because there was about 25 inches of rain in the year, more than 10 inches above normal. Now, the flooding was spread all over Iowa, so that's a pretty huge problem.
There's no more time, so on to the next question.
What should the federal government do about the thousands of homes that were damaged?
Let's go. Governor Romney, your response.
Well, a lot of this must be taken care of by the hardworking American citizens of Iowa. But the first thing for the government to do would be to create temporary residences for those who cannot immediately return to their homes. We must get organized right away and try to estimate the damage. Then, we will need to figure out what we want to do in order to help larger industries in the area. Finally, we must make the city less susceptible to flooding by adding more green space instead of just parking lots and streets.
We must free up more time with the network. Next question.
How can we prevent future flooding?
Mayor Giuliani, your response.
Well, first of all, let's add more green space by the river. I mean, come on, what's the point of putting a city right next to a river? Also, don't put houses or businesses next to a river. It's dangerous.
We actually have time for another candidate to answer. Mr. Nader, your response.
What we need to do is put in wetlands like the Cat Hill Marsh. This has worked in other areas. These marshes act as natural sponges absorbing floodwaters.
Next question, please.
What is the theoretical line for flood protection in Cedar Rapids?
Senator Clinton, your response.
Well, the line is not for sure, but the basic area would consist of a levee on the west side. It would begin at Ellis Park and heads toward the downtown. On the west side of the river through the downtown, we would either need a levee or remove the flood walls.
Time.
But Mr. Brokaw, this is really important.
Time. Continue.
Thank you, Mr. Brokaw. On the northeast side of the river, levees and flood walls would hug the river. Then, we aren't sure what will be in the downtown area yet. The levees would create a park system or a greenlight area on both sides of the river.
Next question, please.
Hi, I'm Bobby. What's going to happen to my house after it flooded?
Senator McCain, your response.
My friends, that's a great question. It will probably be bought by the city and torn down to improve flood protection measures.
Time. Senator Obama, your response.
Change is a real problem for flood victims, but it's going to happen, so we will provide whatever help they need.
Thank you very much, candidates. That is all the time we have. Good night, everybody.
And don't forget, vote Ralph Nader.
So how did you guys come up with your solutions? Ready?
Well, we broke up into groups and we had we researched causes, effects, and preventions. And so we took those, but we decided what kind of presentation we were going to do for you. And we decided on presidential skit, so we had 3 people put all the information we got, put it together in one script, and we had one person proofread it, add whatever they needed, and then we just kept practicing.
So we just practice in front of the teachers. Whoever.
Well, we practiced in a spare room in our school where we just practiced in front of our mentors who acted like judges and kind of asked, after we were done with it, they kind of commented us and then asked us questions like a judge would.
We also put it on YouTube and we emailed the Board of Education, the teachers, and the chargers, which is like our PTA group, the officers of that, and our parents in the league.
So you had some numbers, I guess. Like, what methods did you use to research? Just the internet, or?
We basically use that was pretty much all we used, but we used sites that were local, like KCRG and the Zen Online. And then we each, all of us did some research. We all always researched some, and then we kind of were all in different things and put them together too.
So how did you weed out your answers when you finally had everybody come together?
And we printed out the good sets, and then we highlighted the question, and sometimes they have the answers to them, like an idea how they could prevent it. So basically, like the problem, basically wrote the problem, and then we wrote down the effects for the candidate to say the question. Like we changed the word saying to something else to make to turn it into a question. If they're just if it was a statement, we turn it into a question.
We had different groups for the thing, and we looked up our research, but we looked at that research that we had, and then people read it, and we took highlighters and markers really that were really light, and we went through the stuff, and then we read it, and then we had an answer and a question to it, like Sam was saying, and then what we did was we told the question or answer to the person who was typing down the script, and we went to different websites like slogans and stuff to find out how to make it funny and how to make it what the candidate would really say, how the person would say it.
You guys enjoy presenting the script? Was it fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was very knowledgeable.
We also
Appreciate it.
We also came up with different part. We want to do are you smarter than the refrigerator? Then we kind of went out there.
Well, some people wanted to do different ones, so we kind of voted. Like some people wanted to be John McCain and such, and so we basically voted on.
We just named off some candidates, and then one of our mentors read off, and we raised our hands pretty much to see who wanted to be that person. If we had more than one person, we'd have a runoff between those two.
We got the Naomi girl on.
You guys did a great job. I hope you guys enjoy the day.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Good job, guys.